China's achievements has given a strong impetus to the 2030 agenda. Great undertakings require great efforts. With the COVID-19 pandemic taking its toll on the global efforts of poverty reduction, China has been conducting targeted programs for poverty alleviation while making strenuous efforts to fight COVID-19.
Even though we have the pandemic this year, but I don't think the total achievement will be disrupted by this situation, because the government has already been planned for the impact of the temporary situation like this. In China, the government will give them minimum living allowance, some certain amount of cash, so they can just go through this pandemic well safely.
So in a sense, those three C's, conflict, climate, and COVID, have actually led to areas where there are potential pockets, we haven't seen, and our job is to avert famine happening, but we see it looming on the horizon in some of those countries. Another thing that is really important for us to think about, I've mentioned, the climate impact and the COVID, but that C of conflict. Conflict can only be overcome when we get a peaceful solution, and there will be no end to people's suffering in terms of food security, nutritional security, if we don't deal with conflict.
Two things I think the world can do. Number one, heed the call of the Secretary General for a worldwide ceasefire. Saudi Arabia has already declared its acceptance of this call by the Secretary General. Other parties in regional conflicts have not, whether it is in Syria or in Yemen or in Libya or otherwise. So it's obvious that the continuation of conflict can only aggravate the situation of hunger and deprivation in the region. And secondly, intensify efforts to fight the coronavirus and to help the less capable countries in capacity building and in their development of programs to fight the coronavirus.
China is committed to contributing its ideas, solutions, and the strength to the global cause of poverty reduction. I believe as long as all countries work together, we will surely realize a world without poverty and usher in a better future for humankind.